This question is about middle modifiers. We have our independent clause. Remember, a clause has a subject and a verb. And for us, it's photosynthesis is fueled in part by the enzyme they're talking about. So that's our independent clause. All of this green stuff here, photosynthesis is fueled in part by a bunch of stuff that does a bunch of stuff. But we have this other part in the middle that's explaining to us what photosynthesis is. It is the mechanism by which plants use sunlight to turn carbon dioxide into water and nutrients. Now, that modifier is something that's missing the subject, the verb, or both. So it just starts as the mechanism by which the plants use sunlight. Now, by the way, if you're really astute, you're noticing that there actually is a noun and a verb, plants use, but it's still considered a modifier or in a positive by some vocabulary if the part at the beginning is missing the subject verb. So this is the mechanism by which, and notice that I even had to say this is to introduce it. If it said this is the mechanism by which, that's the subject verb, because is a verb and this could be the subject. But if I just start by saying the mechanism by which, it really doesn't matter if I have a subject and verb later in there. It's already a modifier. So you've got in green your independent clause, photosynthesis is fueled by a bunch of stuff. And in pink, the modifier, which explains what the photosynthesis is. And so all we really need is the comma right here that allows our modifier to start with a comma and end with a comma. And therefore our answer C.